tasted like those cigarettes, staring at the moon. We'd go to bed in my arms, you're safe and sound without a threat. And I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. Don't know any roads that lead us back home. And I don't know any roads that lead us back home. Our lips, they tasted like those cigarettes, staring at the moon. We'd go to bed in my arms, you're safe and sound without a threat. And I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. If we sail a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low. And I don't know any roads that lead us back home. And I don't know any roads that lead us back home. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? I need us to be a little bit high, a little bit low, completely alone.
Hello, hello, and welcome on all to Polyparadox's Magical University, where we play all sorts of games. Sometimes we're playing some Xenoblade Chronicles, slashing up some flame clocks. Sometimes we're playing Minecraft with Moonbeam. That got canceled for reasons, and I'll get into that in a bit. And sometimes we just finished up Ratchet and Clank, and I need to figure out what I'm doing next week, and it's probably going to be Horizon Zero Dawn, because I really want to play that so that I have an excuse to buy Forbidden West, so I can play Forbidden West. That being said, today's art. Let's get our butts in the heckin' classroom. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to a Polyp stream. I hope you enjoy a heckin' Polyp stream. Uh, so anyway, so yeah, a few things of note. Thing number one, chat's in slow mode. Why would that be a thing? Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, a bit ago, there was an individual who came in and spammed chat very much. In particular, about things from a, well, they were a bit adult and a bit spammy, let's put it that way. And we're not about that here on Paul U Paradox's Magic University. So to help control spam and control general lewdness and spam again, I have implemented slow mode. As long as you're not trying to post more than once every, I forget what I set it to. I think, did I set it to 5 minutes? I can always reset it if it becomes a problem, but basically make your posts count, and you won't be able to just spam post after post after post after post. And this is actually a pretty intelligent safety feature anyway, to prevent, like, I guess, bots from multi-posting. It's every 5 seconds? Okay, well, that's helpful. Point being, it prevents very, very rapid posting. Anyway, that said, yesterday I took a day off, which is actually unrelated to the previous creepy stalker-like thing that went on. Um, yeah, that was a completely separate event. Basically, someone accidentally triggered a trauma response in me, and it took me a day to reset my brain. I'm not going to go into more details for reasons, but point being, I'm probably pretty good now. Let's see. I think other than that, that pretty much covers the news slash update section. Let's get our butts over to some art. And actually, to accompany that art, let's get some music playing. Alright. This is music, right? Yeah, there we go. It's gonna pick up. Okay, cool. Where am I? Art. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. We're doing a very caffeinated Eevee. Let me, or not Eevee, Vaporeon. Give me a moment to look up Vaporeon again, some references. Caffie the Vaporeon. Alright, from what I've seen... Whoops. From what I've seen... what's the size? Yeah, that's like easily double what it's supposed to be. There we go, that's the size. So from what I've seen, the other fins should be right around there. So probably something like this. And then more of like this sort of deal. Oh, a care package. I'll absolutely take that. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, Biffwolf. Morning, morning. Ah. You kind of missed the news, I think. The updates. Oh yeah, care package isn't just water, it's stretching too. Could use some limbering up, actually. Ugh. Ugh. All right, a little bit this way. Rotation this way. Ah. All right, I'm all limbered up. Thank you, thank you. What the heck am I doing here? I gotta continue drawing this Vaporeon. I don't really know what to erase over there, but I will probably erase some of this stuff here. Oh. So yeah, we're in the sketching phase, where we're mostly just trying to get the general idea right. Keeping in mind that I am using a mouse for all of this. Yes, paint. I definitely wanted to fill in. That's definitely what I was going for. Even though it's the sketch layer, and then by, definition, I'm allowed to mess up quite a bit, I'm still doing my best to get the best kind of sketch layer I can. Alright, let me check my references for, the eyes. Did I already draw, the nose? Yeah. Okay. Looks like there's, the general kitty face. Okay. So something like this. Alright. Let me check the eyes real quick. Okay. So typically the eyes kind of have an overtone of this sort of thing, with a little bit of an underlay of this sort of thing. That is a bit more closed than I would like. Something like this maybe, with something like this. There we go. Something akin to this is what I see in most images. I will fix this. Well, I guess I'll fix this right now, but most of this is just drawing quickly. I think I'm mostly... Well, I would like to strain this out at least a little bit. Yeah, that's probably close enough. Alright. I think I'm not going to bother drawing the one on the other side of the face. Let's see here. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Okay, so there's some sort of frill thing around the neck. And it does seem to be part of the neck itself. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to do this on another sketch layer, actually. So... Huh. It would... probably... pass through... something like this. I probably don't have to worry about drawing it where it's not particularly visible. Yeah. Which means I think it'll be hidden. I think the line will be hidden by these fins. So I think it will exist in this space here. I think the border is going to pass right in between there. Oh. Oh. Whoops. This is not quite how I meant to implement this, but it works. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, there we go. And then, just in case there's anything to preserve, let's go ahead and merge that down. There needs to be at least that there, I think. Alright, that takes care of the little neck frill. That takes care of the head doodlies. That takes care of the eye, the nose, the mouth. I gotta worry about the tail now. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. You know what? Yeah, let's focus on the legs. So, with the Vaporeon all crouched down at the water bowl, the front legs tend to always be pretty straight with barely any bend to them. Okay. So probably a paw here. And then a little bit of that sort of action. Something like this. I think that's probably too far forward. The shoulders need to be a little further up. So probably something more like this. All right. The legs are somewhat skinny, but still thick enough. So that probably needs to be redone, actually. Let's try this a second time. Let's start here for starters. Oh, not that chunk. A little bit more. There we go. Not quite that quick to close. There we go. And now around the corner and in to the paw. Maybe a bit further up. Let's see. This side in a bit more. Like this. And then to here. Make sure the paw's a bit bulged up. Oh, this one. Beep, beep, beep. Do, 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 do. Yeah, there we go. And then, of course, we need that back paw. Do, do, do. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Oh, oh, oh. Beep, beep, beep. Alright. Yeah, not quite. Gonna try again. That's why it's the sketch layer. You draw and you redraw and you redraw until it looks about what you want. Ugh. No, 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 no. Okay, I want to try and preserve that angle. So maybe here to here. Yeah, that's the same angle. Then I want to preserve this angle. And then I want to preserve this angle. Yep, I think I did good there. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be good enough for now. I might be able to touch it up a bit in the actual art itself. Which reminds me... Yeah, I think the next thing I'm going to want to touch up is this counter. Yeah, I think I want to just redo the whole counter, basically. I love this premise. I just want to touch up really everything to do with this. Okay, without a doubt, about 50% of the space needs to be taken up by the counter. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's jump over to this. Oh my god. Okay, let's try this again, get the right size. There we go. That is not 50%, but that'll work. And then also, from Vaporeon's perspective, let's say 2/3 high. Yeah, about here. Alright, now we can worry about the water bowl. You know what? I can use straight lines for some of this. The water bowl should probably be somewhat tall. Like that tall. It should also try and be even, parallel to the ground. And then I can use my cursor for this part. And then I still want Caffie to be here. I'll probably do something fancy with that. Not sure what yet. Whoops. Okay, whatever just happened, no. Now, for this to work well, and I'll do this on another layer, we're going to want the stream to run parallel to the counter straight up. So it probably should be about that thick and that tall. Something like that. Which means the pitcher in question needs to be pouring in such a way that it fits this line. Which means the spout of this pitcher needs to probably be like this. If that's the case, the best option is probably to extend the counter. Make the counter have a bit of a lip, like this. And then have the pitcher here, like that. This part probably needs to be a bit higher. Actually, is this... Yeah, okay. That part's on that layer, the rest of it needs to be on this layer. Alright. So, again, probably get this a little closer to the stream. Probably about here. Probably get this up for a bit. A little bit of an anti-spill lip. And then a straight line. As straight as I can muster. Something like that. And then the picture would be kind of like this, maybe? Out and in, out and in. Actually, let's start by just making a sphere. We can add the correct flourishes later, but we can start with a sphere. A sphere. Oh geez. Well, dang. I mistimed the ads. So ads will be starting shortly, and when they do, I will stop actually doing the art to jump over to the ad screen. For those who don't know, ads work a particular way. You won't be missing anything if you take like a 5-minute break once they actually start. Let's see here. Okay. For me, give you everything. Okay. And if you can still see me and hear me, that means you got past the ads in one of a number of ways. It's possible that you subscribed to me and thus have given me some money. Thank you, thank you. Every bit of money helps immensely. I am not very rich, and so it means the world to me when you donate. I love and respect that so much. Thank you. It possibly means that you're watching from the future on YouTube. Thank you for watching the VODs. I hope you're actually enjoying yourself. If you like, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you want to see more of this silly goober do things like art and Minecraft and Xenoblade. And, what else? Oh yeah, or you're here some other ways, and I still am glad that you're here. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. And yeah, everyone will be back from the ads in about 28 seconds. And when they are, I will be addressing all of you all at the same time. And I think I like that, yeah. Oh. I need to get better sleep, guys. Just so you know, this bean did not get much sleep last night for multiple reasons, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good-ish. I'll be better. Welcome back, everyone! Thank you all for watching. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. So I have a funny story. So yesterday, my good pal Moonbeam, who streams Minecraft with me, decided to buy me some food. And, you know, that sounds cool, right? Get DoorDash, get the food sent to me. I'm not going to give you my full address, but suffice to say, I live in apartment 3A of a certain location. So, the address was sent to them. The 1410 of road not disclosed, apartment 3A. So now the question then is, if you're a DoorDash person and you're looking for 1410 apartment 3A on road not disclosed, do you think you would go to a random house labeled 1409 and leave the bag on the porch there? Because I'm gonna tell you that that is not my house. That was not delivered to doorstep. 1410 and 1409 are different. A full-fledged house is different than an apartment complex. Like, there's just so much wrong with what they did. Luckily, my friend checked on me to make sure I got the food, which I hadn't. We tried calling the restaurant. Turned out, yes, the restaurant did turn it over to the delivery people. We checked the picture, and yes, it's the house literally behind me. Actually, not even literally behind me. It's off at an angle. I can see it from my back window, though. So, like, right street, but, like, not even. And so my boyfriend had to go out in the rain. By the way, the food was left out in the rain. To pick up my food from the rain. It was cold and soggy by the time it got to me. And then my friend, who was rightfully pissed, called DoorDash and tried to get a refund. They told him that it was not their fault, it was the restaurant's fault, and that they needed to call the restaurant for any problems. Even though it's clearly a delivery issue, which would be 100% their fault. And so, after arguing this, he was put on hold for 15 minutes while they called and checked with the restaurant, which probably means they were harassing the restaurant for that full 15 minutes we were on hold. I imagine what was really going on was that they were trying to wait us out. If we hang up, they win and don't have to give up any money. We did not. And so they eventually agreed to an immediate one-time use voucher for ordering the same food a second time, which was delivered to the correct address in 10 minutes. So I had to wait an hour for the first delivery, which was delivered to the wrong location. And then later, we got a new delivery of the same exact order delivered within 10 minutes. So this already has me a little confused and upset. And, yeah, the fact that they refused to refund and the best they could do in heavy quotation marks was clone my food. Yeah, I'm not too upset with the resolution, but it's dumb. I dislike it. This time around, my boyfriend was standing outside looking at the back street and this street for the delivery person. Apparently the delivery person tried again to deliver to 10:09 and was stopped by my boyfriend. So, you know, that's fun, but at least we got it warm and fresh this time instead of hanging out in the rain for 10 minutes. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to my art now. Slight sorry for the vent, but I figured it was kind of a fun story. Tasty food, though. It was quite... The food itself was quite nice. The restaurant did a great job. Even if DoorDash needs employees who actually give a fuck. And again, there are a few situations where I could have sympathy for the driver, right? Like, maybe I live in a large shed on the property. Or maybe, you know, I live in the garage or something. Yeah, basically. Also, nice Magic the Gathering reference there for flashback. At least I think that was a Magic the Gathering reference. Oh, jeez. Anyway, we were very full by the end of it. My boyfriend, who didn't know that this order was going to flop so badly, had ordered for himself Jimmy John's. So we had a Jimmy John's who delivered correctly to the correct address. We had a DoorDash who delivered extremely incorrectly. And then we had a second DoorDash that tried to deliver incorrectly and was prevented from doing so through the vigilance of my wonderful boyfriend. So, yeah, not the best of days. I mean, getting double stuffed with food was nice, but I wouldn't say that that's the desired outcome. At least my friend who ordered the food, Moonbeam by the way, got their money's worth, or at least got me their money's worth. By the way, frickin' heckin' call out to Moonbeam for going above and beyond, helping to make sure I got the food they ordered in the first place, going above and beyond through the hell that was DoorDash customer service to get the money's worth. Like, there was... this bean deserves all the love for being as amazing as they were. Actually, I think I'm gonna need a new layer entirely for this one. Something like... oh, god dang it. Why do each of these tools have their own size, and why does that size default to 3? Okay, something like this, maybe? Yeah, there's a little bit of an oval to it, unfortunately. Alright. We're going to need to erase some of the top at some point. Something like that to make this stream work. Actually, something like this, I think. And then something like this. Probably at a smaller size, something like this. Yes and no. I think I need to take a little bit less off the top. So something a bit more like that, I think. Like, I'm not gonna be super rude. I'm not gonna say all DoorDash everywhere is scummy and horrible. I haven't done research, so I don't know if that's the case. But I will say, this particular delivery job reeked of incompetence and laziness. This particular driver, had I known their name, would definitely have gone reported for their laziness and incompetence. And while I don't wish poor financial whatever on anyone, I do wish that if you're working a job, that you do your best to do your job to the specifications that your job requires. You don't need to go above and beyond. You just need to not try, right? Like if you're giving an apartment number, then chances are you're looking for an apartment. And if you're looking for an apartment, YouTube. And if you're looking for an apartment, chances are you're not looking for a building across the streets from some obvious apartments that very, very clearly have, like, the building across is not an apartment by any means. Where's the 3A? Where's the 1410? I don't understand how anyone who either wasn't sleep deprived or didn't give a shit would make that mistake. I could see getting lost. It wasn't all that late though, right? The sun was still out. So, I don't know. It just seems bizarre to me. It just seems very heckin' bizarre to me. I think I know. I think I might know this one.
What the dog doing?
The dog's doing some heckin' art, drawing a coffee pot. Alright. Something like this. Alright. Yeah. Caffie the Vaporeon, who very much likes their caffeine in the form of coffee. I'll worry about water level separately. Alright. So let's remove that for now. What was this layer? Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Something like this, I think. And then we can do, whoops. Sky to shore tonight. And the sun, but it's no use. The minutes are shining through. It's true. There's a light shine through. I believe it's true. Let the light shine through you. There we go. Something like that. Light shine through. Do, 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 do. This Vaporeon's getting a lot of coffee. Yeah. So, the art request was a Vaporeon drinking coffee. And what I think they wanted, what I think they were intending, was a Anthro Vaporeon drinking coffee at like some sort of cafe or restaurant. And I decided I was going to take it a different angle. I decided this sort of thing right here was closer to what I wanted. So, yeah. Which reminds me, I'm going to want some sort of thing attached to this. How about this? But it's no use, so let's help me from shining through. True, maybe there's a light shine through. Believe it's true. Don't you let the light shine through for you. Alright. This can probably merge down at this point. You know what? I think I'm going to want something like this. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I see what happened. I forgot to set rotation. Oh, for the love of... Undo until it's gone. Alright, let's try this again. Something like that. Rotation set. Jump over to here. Capture and move to about here. Alright. I no longer need that. Back over here, but what we want is straight lines. No. All right. Get some sort of telescopic arm type deal. I'll worry about the spacing later. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm not even gonna make the actual coffee brewer. I'm gonna just imply that it's off screen somewhere. What I think I will do is have an implied floor space. Like that. Alright. Probably have an implied counter space. Actually, implied counter space is hard because this is mostly flat, but we're seeing it from the Vaporeon's perspective. This counter space, I'm not sure what to do with that. I think maybe we could have something like this, and then like this, and like this, and then we'd need to kind of echo this idea over here. And then I guess we would need something back here. We would need something back here to refer to that space. You know what? Yeah, let's do something like that first. Maybe to about there. And this goes to there. And this goes to there. This to about there. And then this would have something like that. I think I'm just gonna leave all that there for when I outline, because there is a lot of little complexities there. I think it would make sense and be kind of cool to have a refrigerator here. Not sure where here exactly. You know what? Yeah. What if we had, what if we have the refrigerator box basically here, taking up the entire shot, or most of the entire shot at least. like so. And then we could have a window, maybe a little higher actually. We could have a window here. Something like this. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? And then get a teeny bit of like a windowsill. There we go. That helps fill up the space a bit. Definitely a bit of a handle here. And probably the same sort of thing here. These would absolutely be mirrors of each other. So let's narrow... Whoa! Does it have to be proportional? Can I do unproportional adjustments? Please? Alright, I guess I can't do non-scaled grows and shrinks. That's a little annoying, but I will deal. What? Oh! I ran over into ads again. And if you can still hear me, there's a chance that you've subscribed to me, which means you paid money for me to have and live on. If that's the case, I thank you very much. Every little bit helps. I am very grateful with all my heart to you. And if you're here watching in the future on YouTube, thank you for watching my VODs. I'm very glad you're here. You're awesome. If you liked, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more from me. Thank you very much. And if you're here through other means, I'm glad that you're watching. I appreciate you as well. I don't really care what those means are. I'm just glad to have you. I hope I'm entertaining for all of you right here, right now. In about 15 seconds, everyone else will return from the ads. And when they do, I hope they enjoy more content from me. It's what I do, it's what I love to have happen. Welcome back, everyone. I was singing to the people who weren't taken away by the ads. This music has me in my soul. It's making me want to bounce up and down. I want to sing my heart out. That is the thing I have found. I love this music. I love music in general. This has a beat that I can flow to. And I'm quite happy and content to keep on making lyrics flow out right and left and center. Here in the ad break for me and you, and I greatly want to keep singing for all of you. Yeah! Ooh, that was good timing. Ba ba da ba. I know this song. Do do. Oh, da da da. Anyway, I hope you're all doing great and enjoying your day. I'm glad I can be a small part of it, or maybe a big part of it. I don't know. I don't know what value you place on me. I hope, regardless, that you enjoy yourselves and enjoy having me here. Feeling, you got a feeling. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba da. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Bump 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 bump. Ba 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 da bump. Ba ba bump ba da ba da bump. Ba ba bump ba da ba da bump. Ba ba bump bump ba da bump. Ba ba da bump ba da ba da bump. Ba ba bump ba ba da bump. Ba da bump ba da ba da bump. Oh no! You've been added at the wrong time again? That's annoying. Unless you just mean that it's an ad break in general. Also, welcome, welcome, Seke. Hi, hi. Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Do 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 do. Maybe I should just have music like on hand for all the ad breaks. Like even when I'm not doing art. That could be fun, right? Do 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 do. Anyway, I'm doing pretty good. I had to take a break yesterday for mental health reasons. I had to take a break the day before for, no I didn't. Oh yeah, but the day before had a creep come in and, kind of spam chat with horrible stuff. Not horrible stuff, but just, they were very, very excitable and wanting me to friend them without any ability to say no on like 12 different apps I don't use. Calling me sexy a bunch in chat and just generally being a bit off-putting. And this was after I had blocked them years ago on a different thing. So, yeah, I know it's not one-to-one comparable, but they basically tracked me down at work and stalked me is what that comes down to. And, I'm not about that. Fans are nice. People who are more than fans can be nice, but, that shit's for, you know, private time. That shit's not for my public, you know, twitch.tv Paul U Paradox stream. There are some of you who know what I like to do in after hours, and those of you who are still my friend know when not to do that shite. Where's the people? That's a good question. Yeah, Tana's around. Bith was around earlier. I don't know if he still is. Lonely was around earlier. I don't know if they still are. Who else was around? Hot Dog Man was around much earlier. So, you know, a lot of good vibes from good people. Yeah, Lonely's still here. Tanner did a fuzzball. Bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum. Dun 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 dun. I probably should finish this Vaporeon. I think I've avoided doing organic anatomy as long as I could. Aha! Care package! I can postpone it a little longer. Thank you, thank you. Alright, there's the water half. Alright, there's the stretch. There's another stretch. Oh, my spine. Alright, oof. By the way, one of my tags has been relating to me being a DID system for a while. Yes. Caffie the Vaporeon is drinking some coffee. forget who requested this particular art. I think the request intended Anthro at a cafe drinking a cup of coffee, but since, you know, these aren't commissions, these are effectively art practice. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, since these aren't like commissions, they're effectively just art practice, I decided to take a slightly different angle on it. I hope you don't mind. Anyway, I think I got the Vaporeon's front half pretty good. The back half is rather lacking, so let's fix that before we move from sketching to outlining. By the way, if this looks rough or weird or not up to standards, yeah, this is the sketch layer. This is the layer that I do to give me an idea where things need to be positioned and what things generally need to look like. It's allowed to be a bit rough. It's allowed to be a bit weird. I will kind of get it as close as I can with my mouse, but like when I get to the outlines, that's when this is actually going to start looking good. Speaking of which, yeah, hold on. Let's, I am just going to keep avoiding drawing more organic anatomy for as long as possible, am I? Can you tell that I am much more comfortable around rigid shapes than around, like, organic shapes? I can, like, math out rigid shapes. Rigid shapes make sense to my brain. Everything else works, but isn't quite what I am great at. That's unfortunate. Can I? Oh, nope. Okay. Can I resize the selection? No? Fine. Something like this. Here we go. If I just pull that forward a little bit. It doesn't need to be that far forward. But something like this. You like the concept? That's awesome. I'm glad you like the concept. Something like that. Do 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 do. The love is gone. Anyway, I can sing that song decently well. I can hit the correct registers for Muppet Christmas Carol, The Love Is Gone. Maybe not the most impressive feat I've seen in, like, a karaoke lounge, but I'm still kind of proud of it. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, boy. Okay, so the tail is a bit thick where it attaches. Yeah, the tail's a bit thick where it attaches. It thins up over time, and then it just kind of splits into the fin. Alright. So I probably kind of need to basically redraw this whole thing. The length is about right. The proportions could use some work. Okay, I think that's fine. Alright, something like that. Something more like this, I think. A bit more slender down here. It does actually become a somewhat fine point. It just starts thicker than I thought. Yeah, something like that, I think. Gonna have to look at my references again real quick. Maybe the tail doesn't start as thick as it looks like it starts? Man, I need a lot of angles on this. And probably not the weird one from the Pokemon movie. The live-ish action animated one. The 3D graphics or whatever. Let's see. What you found out is that I kind of remixed the song on my head. Oh, yeah. Yeah, music flows in me, and I tend to sing like a counter melody or an augmented melody rather than the song itself. I don't know why, it's just something my brain kind of automatically does. Okay, I found a decent reference, and yeah, I think what I've done is about right. Okay. Actually, if anything, it still starts off a little bit thicker. Maybe... Okay, that's fine. That's distracting. I don't know why that noise is distracting to me. I'm gonna skip that one. There we go. That's better. Okay, standard digitigrade leg. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Let me look at the reference one more time. Okay. Okay, you're gonna lean forward. You haven't done that yet. It's like two somewhat parallel things joined by a zigzag. Okay, two vaguely parallel limb things. So I think when I'm done, I'm going to have something going from like here to here, and something going from like here to here, with the paw about here, and a connecty bit about there. I think that's more or less how the bones lay. You used to do that, but you stopped for some reason? I mean, do what feels good is kind of my motto when it comes to that sort of thing. So yeah, there should definitely be a join point there. There should probably be a joint about there. This is where the foot bone should be. This doesn't need to be all that big, but it should probably go up to there. This should probably lean forward a little bit more. It's not perfectly parallel. And then there's something like that. Alright. So with the leg joints kind of in mind, let's get over to this. Bom bom. Ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba da ba 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 da ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Widen this just a bit into this. Anyway, what do you say here? Talking about music, did I end up getting some problem on my stream censored? Ah! I did at one point. So here's the thing. I'm using NCS, which you can probably see in my title. NCS doesn't hit you with copyright threats. So NCS will not hit you with copyright strikes, but if you don't properly credit them, they will politely ask YouTube to censor the music until you properly take care of it. The thing was, my intro song and ending song were technically NCS property. I knew the original creator and they had given me permission to use it. However, because it belongs to NCS now, NCS is the ones who actually get to decide its use, even though the original creator gave me permission. I could have called them up directly, the NCS people, and either lodged a complaint or attempted to explain the situation. That being said, it's easier just to credit them. They're a really awesome service that provides the ability for streamers such as me to have really cool music without the worry of copyrights. So I think they're absolutely worth crediting and giving acknowledgement to. Once I started crediting them properly, NCS stopped being a bit of a hassle. And again, I feel like they probably have earned their copy Alright, I should not need this any longer. Here. Something like that. Alright. What do you mean, was that your fault? I'm confused. Why do you think that's your fault? No. Oh! Wait, copyright for... Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about now. No. To my knowledge, though I didn't really check, to my knowledge, I don't think your thing hurt me at all. Let me do a quick peek, though, just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure there was no problems with your stuff. Let's see here. Actually, I don't think it still exists. Yeah. It doesn't even exist because it's been a week ago. I can't even tell from here. I'd have to check on YouTube to see if there's a problem, but I'm nearly 100% sure there isn't. Anyway, yeah, no, your music was fine. Your music was just fine. In fact, it was pretty great. So don't worry about that. You did not get me in any trouble whatsoever. You are fine. What am I doing? Oh, right. Back to this. That leg does not look right, but I don't know enough to make that leg right. I think that's the best I'm gonna do with my somewhat lacking skills. So now let's work on the tail. From what I've seen, the tail... From what I see, the tail's just kind of bizarre. It kind of almost looks like a leaf. Kind of sprouting off the end. Okay, so there seems to be a bit of a bowl shape communally between the two tails. Maybe. Yeah, there seems to be some sort of like communal bowl shape on the bottom. And then the top part looks like two leaf buds. Alright. So, something this ways. Yeah, something like that. Something like this. Yeah, something kind of like this. Though I think it needs to be a bit bigger. Something like this, maybe? Yes and no. Yeah, big fish. In my dreams. By the way, I'm super happy that you got to show up for basically your art being chosen. I'll be honest. Most of the choices were kind of similar. One of the choices was another D&D piece, and I didn't want to do two of those back to back. And then another choice was something a bit close to the Knoll Cheeseburger, which this was also kind of close to the Knoll Cheeseburger, at least in the original concept. And I'm like, you know what? I can't do another Knoll cheeseburger, and I can't do another D&D. So I'm gonna make this work in a way. And I found it. I found my balance. Whoops. Something like that, I think. By the way, YouTube really, really, really wants me to buy the YouTube music because it knows what I'm doing with NCS. Alright. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. All we need is like the little spine ridges. Oh boy, that's going to be a thing. Okay, so unlike the fins, which seem really, really tight and really, really kind of like well stretched, the spiny bits on the back seem somewhat loose in comparison. Yeah, even the collar thing, like the membrane is really tight on everything in the head, but then like the spine seems to be pretty loose. The spine seems to be pretty loose when it comes to the tightness of the webbing. And I don't know if that's common for fish or not. Yeah! I guess Caffie could be a guy or a girl. I was thinking female for some reason, but I don't see why Caffie can't be a he. So, definitely a dot there. Okay, what are you? Oh yeah, we don't need you anymore, you can go. Alright. Think that I'm invisible. Invisible. Do you think that I am invisible? Am I invisible to you? Do you think that I'm invisible? Think that I'm invisible. Oh, think that I'm invisible. Oh. I'm using my fingers, by the way, to get the spacing right. Ugh. Oof. Not that. You know what? I wonder if... Hold on. Yeah, that's not perfect. I'm ruining a Q-tip to be a measurement tool. And actually, yeah, that works really well. That works out really well.
With their nails done now.
What? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer.
Girls with their nails done. I think the girls
Oh. God dang it. Okay, let's try this again. It's really good when you do art to have some sort of measurement tool. Again, what I have done is I've taken a Q-tip, I have measured out the distance between my first 2 points, and then I snapped the stick a little bit. So I have an L-shaped Q-tip where the long end is what I'm using to actually do my measurements. You don't necessarily have to use ear cleaning tools, but having some way to measure things is oftentimes very helpful. Especially if you're doing something mechanical that requires consistency. This, not so mechanical. Requiring consistency, well, at least asking for it, in my opinion. Alright. Something like this. All right. This is a little bit more of a challenge to draw than I originally thought. I will be honest. I didn't see the prompt Vaporeon drinking coffee and go, ha, that's so easy. I could do it in my sleep. Like, from the offset, I knew that this was going to be something I typically don't draw. Something I'm not entirely used to. Which, by the way, was part of the draw, right? It's not art practice. It's not art training. If it's, like, super easy and I don't have to concentrate in the tiniest bit. Did I skip a commercial again? Hold on. Did I draw through a commercial again? I hope not. I honestly hope not. Also, I can't see... Huh. Anyway. Whoops. Undo. Oh, I remember. The other one was a very gay Shiba Inu was the other prompt. Oh, right. The angle's changing. There we go. That should do that pretty well. All right. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Eel System. Welcome. I'm glad to see you here, and I hope you're doing well. Yes and no. I need to increase this. Fearless. You saw something. Ah! I don't know about Eevee fictive, but yeah. So our friend Seke here suggested a while ago that I draw a Vaporeon drinking coffee. And so I'm pretty sure the original concept was kind of an Vaporeon drinking like a cup of coffee at like a cafe table. But I had already done that recently. And so I kind of gave the original concept a twist and decided to have it be like just some sort of robo arm feeding Caffie the Vaporeon coffee. I mean, Caffie just needs their caffeine. It's in the name. This Vaporeon would not be Caffie without the caffeine. Ba 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 da ba da. Ba 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 da ba da. Ba 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 do 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 do. Do 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 do. By the way, I'm currently on the sketch layer. So if it looks a little rough, a little not professional, that's why. It will look much better by the time I get to the finished piece. But right now, I am mostly just getting, like, posing done. Get the overarching concept written in such a way that when I go to the outlining phase, I will be better able to make it the way I want it to be. The more detail I figure out here, the less fine-tuning I need to do later. Alright. I need to do a little bit of erasing here. Mostly here, I guess. Is this... yeah. Oh, good. I did that on a different layer. That's actually very helpful right now. I probably also need to do... no. Let's start from this side and work backwards. Something like this. Whoops. Nope. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright. Over here. Back over to, let's say, this size of eraser. Fly away tonight. Yeah, that's pretty good. Woo! Alright, let's see if there's any other details I need to get before I go to the outlining phase. It's not often I crank out a sketch phase this quickly. Let's see, window... probably gonna want to put some stuff in the background. Yeah, let's say there's probably a fence in the backyard. that will make it so I don't have to draw too much stuff out there. Let's see here. Let's definitely get a few clouds up in the sky. Definitely have the sun out. Maybe not too huge, though. Yeah, good enough. I think the rest of that's fine. Alright. Anything else? Do I want any magnets on the fridge? Nah, we'll go for a plain fridge this time. Let's see. I think it's probably fine to move to the outline layer. So what all is here? Alright, let's go ahead and merge that down. What all is here? Everything. Good. And, yep, both of those are ready to go. Alright, sketch layer. Alright. Also, this is background... Really? Can I please rename this? Can I please rename this? Thank you. This is background black. This is background white. These are actually very helpful. There will be times when I need the black to see certain types of colors overlaying each other a certain way, and there are times where white's more helpful. So I will be switching those as we go. Alright, let's begin the outline layer. Actually, outlines, I use vector layers. So let's actually grab our first vector layer. What do I want to outline first? I guess probably Eevee, so... Let's, Caffie the Vaporeon. Caffie the Vaporeon. Or, let's just call it Caffie outline. Oh, my nose. Actually, yeah, can you, what does it mean to be an Eevee fictive? I think I asked that earlier, but I am curious, because I'm not fully sure I know the word fictive. It seems to be based on the word fiction, so I'm going to hope it's something similar. Let's see here. Bezier curves. Oh wait, there it is. I heckin' love Bezier curves. If we're coloring Caffie the Vaporeon. Actually, I should see... Okay, Vaporeon Sprite. Okay, Vaporeon Sprite is typically kind of blue. Kind of a lightish blue. The fins are usually a bit of a yellow. Okay. What about a shiny Vaporeon Sprite? Is this a case where I'm going to want the shiny variant? Oh my god, shiny Vaporeon is really heckin' pink. I think I'm happy with blue. I don't think I need to make Caffie the Vaporeon pink. Though that is tempting. Making Caffie the Vaporeon pink is pretty tempting. Yeah, I think Caffie is fine being blue. Oh! Okay, so the back spines are a dark blue. Okay, let's get rid of the shiny tag for a moment. So the back spines are the same kind of dark blue that the head bit is. The frill is white. Most of Caffie is going to be light blue. Alright, alright, alright. That tells me all the data I need. Alright. So what I'm going to want for an outline is something in the blue region. Probably about here. And then I'm going to want... Well, I'm going to want the actual outline color to be that. Probably. Because I'm going to want... I'm going to want to be able to cover both blues that Caffie is in a single slice of this if possible. I'm gonna do one more quick color check. Okay, it does seem to be a bit on the cyan side, even the darker ones. Okay, yeah, it does seem to be a bit on the cyan side, even the darker ones. Maybe something more like this? Yes? Right about there, I think. Alright, here we go. Bezier curve time. Make sure I got it the right size. Is 8 what I want for the outline? Yes. Yes, it is. We are heroes tonight. We'll fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We'll fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. Have I mentioned, and I know I have, that I absolutely love, without any other heckin' word for it, Bezier curves? They take outlining, which can be really heckin' difficult. They make it smooth, they make it even, they make it detailed. I just love Bezier curves so much. They are very, very helpful. From the London to Simon, I've been all around the world trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight, from high above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. Alright, alright. I think I can make this work. Whoa, careful. If I just do that. This needs to be on the lowest point of the curve, which is here. It needs to be flat, like this. It needs to properly show the amount of influence this curve has on the rest of the line, which is about that much. This needs to be up here. This needs to be flat. This needs to show that it's the tiniest pinprick. Like that. This needs to have a bit more strength. Like that much. Pull it up a little. Something like that. Actually, that's pretty good. Alright. Moving on. This point needs to be about here. This point needs to be barely in effect other than a place to be reached. This needs to be placed on the lowest point of that curve. This needs to be made flat. Something like this. Something like whoop, undo. Yeah, something like that. Alright. You have the distinct pleasure of not being parallel. So I will break your parallelity for a bit. Alright. You need to be on the lowest point, which is about here. Let's kind of smooth you out to about there. This is actually pretty close. Alright. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm going for. Alright. I think this is going to be another... Yeah, this is another asymmetrical, though. I think I can play it off. Okay, this is going to be a lot of nodes. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a lot of nodes. Yeah, considering how many nodes it's going to be, I think I'm going to make a shortcut. So let's take you, stretch you here. Instead of doing every peak in every valley, I'm just going to do a bunch of asymmetrical peaks. Okay, we got ads coming up in about 5 minutes. I need to make sure I actually pay attention to them this time. By the way, good news towards streaming in VR, which is what the GoFundMe I had for the longest time was. I got a new computer, which means I am capable of streaming in VR now. And so that is coming up down the way. I have discovered that via Oculus, I can pull certain windows, such as chat and activities, straight from my desktop into the VR environment, which means I can check on chat every so often, and do other things like that. I will need my moderators who exist to exist on those days especially, because it will be mildly difficult for me to properly react to... Whoops. Okay, and then this is gonna need one, like, right here. Oh gosh, this song. To make believe.
I live inside my own world of make-believe.
Truth screaming from the cradles, profanities. Hey, Tanner. Okay. Dog of wisdom. Dog of wisdom is great. You cannot convince me otherwise.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than
Gosh dang it.
days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading.
It's probably about time I do the commercial break. So for those who don't know, Twitch requires commercials. This is just a fact. Sometimes you can do it in the middle, sometimes it's just a pre-roll. Regardless, pre-rolls mean people who pop in and don't even know if they like me yet will have trouble being able to, like, get a feel for me until after witnessing a bunch of commercials. So to prevent that, and to prevent you guys from missing out on content, we have a mid-roll. It'll only take about a minute and a half to actually run the commercials, and then we'll have a just chatting segment for the remainder of the 5 minutes. Which means you can leave. You can just take 5 minutes, grab some food, grab a drink, use the restroom. Please keep the window open at least. And if you get back within 5 minutes, you won't miss any of the arts and you won't miss any of the me other than the just chatting segment. See you guys on the other side of the ads. If I can find my cursor. And if you're here right now, means you might have paid me money to be subscribed to me. Thank you very much with all my heart. Every single bit of money helps me greatly. It's possible you're watching this in the future on YouTube. And if you are, thank you very much. If you like it, please like it down below. Consider leaving a comment or subscribing.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage! Anyway, everyone will be back soon if you're here for other means, right? Not via YouTube, not via subscription. If you're here for some other way, I still appreciate you being here with me. I'm gonna do my emotional care package. This care package is just so rich in emotions! Thank you, Lonely Junie! Oh, my spine! This way. Yep. And the other way. Okay. Oof. Rotation. And oh, my spine. Careful. Reverse rotation. Actually, what might be fun, I might be able to set up a redeem. Okay. So let me... So you know how you have some streamers out there that have, like, shock collars? They'll do, like, a no-laugh challenge or whatever, and every time they laugh, they get shocked. I will be able to do something like that, only I think for me it might be a channel point redeem. I'm gonna have to be careful, A, what power I set the thing up to be, and B, how high or low I make the points. But yeah, I think that could be funny for some of you. I'm just playing a game and suddenly just... Fudge! Guys! I think that could be fun. For safety reasons, I'm not going to put it anywhere on my neck or spine. But rest assured, if I rig this shock collar up to a channel point redeem, I will be wearing it during stream. It'll be a very interactive experience then. I think I'll definitely put a cooldown on it. I think no matter what points I decide to make it, I will be putting a cooldown on it. I don't think I'll be putting a limit on how many redeems, though. So if you guys want to shock me once a minute, every minute for the whole stream, that'll be what I've signed up for. Oh my gosh, just as I start laying down a future idea, here comes Wazanor. Thank you. Okay. Oh man, Wazanor, you're heckin' awesome, man. What were you playing last? Roller Coaster Tycoon? Ooh, and you're also recently doing Legend of Zelda and Oblivion as well. Neat. Anyway, let's see. Did anyone say anything in relation to what I just said? Nope. Wait. Aha! For my own sake, make it a high point redeem. Yeah, no, yeah. 2 channel points, shock the Paul, make him cry. No. It won't be like that. That'd be dumb. So I'll say this again. I
What the dog
I
doing?
am getting a pie shock, which means I will be able to rig it up to the stream where you guys can shock me with a channel point redeem. I don't know how many points I'm going to make it, but I'm definitely going to put it on a cooldown. And again, for safety reasons, it won't go anywhere near my neck or spine. But, you know, it's just a thought. There are a lot of streamers, usually ones who do, like, don't laugh challenges, who will have shock collars as a punishment for laughing. I'm not doing that. Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. I'm considering it. It may not be what I actually do, but it's a thought. It's a thought, and I've seen a lot of streams use it. So I don't know. It's a possibility. I'm gonna put it that way. It's a possibility. Anyway, as far as the stream itself, we are doing Caffie the Vaporeon, who is a Vaporeon who loves their coffee, and we are currently in the outlining phase. Whoops. It sounds like a bad idea. Does it sound like a really bad idea or a normal bad idea? TLI Open RCT2 has crowd control. Okay. I don't know if I know Till Open RCT2. I may need a description of that later. You guys are probably gonna abuse it like bonk, and I'm gonna have to fine tune like where the line is between haha streamer yell funny to this is a fun thing. Today I learned today I learned that Open RCT2, which I don't know what that is, has crowd control. Oh, Roller Coaster Tycoon. You've learned that Roller Coaster Tycoon has the ability to have your streamers control bits of it. Interesting. How does that work? Is that like just individual park goers will represent the choices of the audience or something like that? You're a bit of a cautious fellow around electricity. Well, okay. So for safety reasons, there are 3 major areas you do not futz with when it comes randomized ride stats. I see. Anyway, there are 3 main features or locations on the body you do not put shock collars. Location 1 is, I wish you could see my hands moving, anywhere on the head. Anywhere at all on the head. Thing number 2 is anywhere on the neck. Despite a shock collar being a collar, and so you think, oh, neck, clearly, collar. There's like only 2 relatively narrow regions on the neck where a shock collar might not be hazardous, and I do not recommend without thorough research even attempting that. Anywhere along the spine is bad for body neuro pathway type deals. And of course, over the chest, like right over the heart. Anywhere near the heart, bad idea. You do not want to have errant electric currents too close to the heart. So other than head, spine, and heart, you know, everywhere else is painful, but relatively safe. And again, you can possibly do the other areas with a lot of research and immense care. I cannot legally recommend it. I would not recommend it legally or other ways. And, be careful. Just be careful. Let's see. You have been electrocuted pretty bad before. With high enough amperage, it can go quite a ways. Using Pi Shock or in general? By the way, I guess, while this is definitely not sponsored by, this will be in thanks to Pi Shock, which I believe is a Canadian company. There's a individual who makes these. I think he stars in pretty much all of his, own commercials. And, yeah, there's a bonk. I think I'm reversing my stance on how I wanted the stretchy bits to look. And you can kind of see that across the entire spine. But I do think my current way of doing it looks good, so that's what I'm going to stick with. In general, by accident. Oof. Yeah. Be careful around electricity in general, right? These are what I'm getting are devices intended for use on the body. Created with the intention of it being used on people. Which means it will probably be more safe than, say, sticking a fork in the light socket. Which, by the way, I also do not recommend. This isn't even a legality thing. This is just a please don't actually try and take house voltage into your body. That is dumb in so many ways. I'm only saying it because while we're talking about this kind of thing, I need to be careful and, like, watch my own footing. You're unplugging a subwoofer and your finger brushed against the power in. Yeah, that would do it. Though, apparently if you're a firebender, you can redirect electricity, but it has to go through your stomach, or else it will be just as bad for you as what I'm describing. Thank you, Uncle Iroh. And was it Mako who died as Uncle Iroh's voice actor? Rest in peace, Mako. Also, Monty Ohm. Rest in peace, Monty Ohm. I'm not going to say your show fell apart without you by any means, but I think it was best when it was in your care. For those who don't know, Avatar: The Last Airbender and Ruby, RWBY. Yep, I thought so. Alright. Boo, boo, ba doo, ba doo, boo, boo.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love
Okay.
the feeling?
Why do I?
Love the way you always leave me.
Why do I, baby, why do I? Oh, ba 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 da ba da. Oh, 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 oh. Gosh, diddly dangus, what the heck? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Here it comes! I basically asked for this. I can't even be mildly upset. Oh no! No you don't, guys! Guys! No! No! Stop! Oh jeez! Oh god, my brain is melting just listening to this. My brain is absolutely melting just listening to this. Hot dog bowl? Anyway. Oh, I'm a goof. There is a spot of discontinuity that I could have made the start. You guys are gonna make me make the long sound redeems, like have a cooldown timer, aren't you? Do 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 do. Maybe just a little bit of spread to make it a little more curvy and a little less sharp. Alright, this needs to be on the lowest part of the curve, which would appear to be here. Kind of stretch this out a bit. Kind of pull this back a little. Make this on the highest point of the curve, which appears to be here. Probably push this out just a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, I think this turned out pretty well. Alright, let's see. Didn't they before? Didn't who? Yeah! Yeah. The thing is, if it happens once or twice, and it's only like a double, maybe triple layer, then I'm perfectly fine. But if it starts becoming a pattern, right? Like, for instance, and I know I'm doing this, actually I don't even have to go through the point system for this. For instance, if you were to do something like, something like that, I would be a bit annoyed. There's no reason to triple layer a thing. Butter! Hum nom 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 nom! Butter, butter, butter. Butter in the bowl. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 la ba. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba. Alright, same concept, but on the bottom side of the eaves, or vapes. I will figure out what to do from there later. Okay. How much control do I want over this? Let's just break symmetry. Sometimes fewer nodes with broken symmetry is the better option. And this is why we want to break symmetry, so that this is doable. Ba ba da ba ba da ba. Ha ba 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 da ba da ba ba. Oh. Oh. I really do get into music, don't I? Whoops. Comes and goes. You know, maybe I'll make a poll in my Discord to see if there is interest in the whole shock collar redeem. I'm thinking of maybe having it like on my shoulder or on my arm, somewhere, probably on my right arm. Probably somewhere on my right arm, where, like, you know, having my arm twitch in like quick mild pain would probably cause the most disruption to what I'm doing and probably give the biggest bang for your buck in terms of effect. Yeah, my mouse arm. My mouse arm or my I mean, most of the time I have a controller, but yeah. Imagine I'm walking around Minecraft, suddenly... Me looking around rapidly made my headset fall off, by the way. By the way, I like... Oh, just as I was complimenting it, it stopped working the way I wanted it to. I like how the camera more smoothly tracks me now. Like, I have to really do some weird stuff. There we go. I really have to move pretty fast. Poor me on art day. I mean, it really depends on how evil you guys want to be. Hey, maybe if other people do it enough with no obvious detriments, maybe Tanner will even get in on shocking me. Let's take a look. There's a complicated thing going on here. I feel like you should point here. I feel like you should point here. And then you should be here. You should definitely be asymmetrical. That'll get me past that issue. Definitely a node here. Definitely a node here. Probably at least one node here. Probably actually a node down here and further up. That's not what I wanted. Further up here. Yeah, I think that seems about right. One node here. One node here. One node here. One node here. Probably placed this way around. One node up here somewhere. Whoops. Backwards. Oh, back. Ooh. You're here. You're... No! I do not need yet another fudging node. Alright, there we go. Don't attempt your latent sadistic side. I mean, I want to tempt everyone's sadistic side.
Yes, Dr. Giggle Pain.
Hi, Mr. Quill. You look all dressed up and ready to go.
Fire.
What's going on?
It's raining.
It's raining, but it's finally warm enough for you to go somewhere. But also, it's about time for us to go somewhere.
No, money's not here yet.
Well, when I say about time to, I mean we have another hour, but still. You know what? I'm gonna make that elbow joint like right here. All right. Oh. Yeah. Let's probably asymmetric this. I said asymmetric this. A little bit of this. A little bit of this. Make sure you're right where I want you. Set this part to go up a bit. This should be about here. This should probably be more like this. This should probably be more like that. We got about 5 minutes before the next commercial break. This to this needs to be about as flat as possible. I don't want any curve BS on the part where it touches the ground. Which means you are kind of in control of making this a curve. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, that's... Okay, well, there's this. You are going to need to be asymmetrical without any question. Probably pull you in a bit. Not too tightly, but definitely a little tightly. Pull you out just a tiny touch. Make sure there's a bit of a gentle curve down here. There we go. Whatever the fudge I did here, I need to fix it. Come on, where's that node? Some of you might get really good at timing the shocks to fudge with me, and that's gonna get very annoying but kind of fun. What about here? Never help you out. Little stronger now. Oh. Ooh. 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 Never help you out. You know what? Let's take a moment to see if the silhouette looks good. Hey, the silhouette looks pretty good. Ah! Woo! I mean, it's not done yet, but, you know, it's done enough for the next commercial break. By the way, I'm going to be using the restroom for this commercial break. If you haven't been here before, read the messages. I've explained it before, and I will in the future, but, you know... see you guys on the other side of the ads. Now I've learned to never help you out. Whoop, there we go. I have returned! And many of you... Oh, I love this song! I don't know why. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. Okay. When you want to get off this darkest, gravity pulls you down. Oh, yeah. When you want to get off the darkest ground, gravity pulling you straight back down. Oh. Do, 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 do. Oh. That's kind of what gravity does, yeah. What's pretty cool though, right? What's pretty cool though, if you're moving fast enough, like and you're a good distance from Earth, being pulled straight down means you never actually touch the ground. If you're moving forward fast enough, you just go around and around and around. Satellites and space stations and planets and all the above. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow... Oh, grow feathers and see this too. Okay. I just love the rhythm. You know what? I wish you guys could see my arms flailing around. That's something I need to get at some point. I think it's called the Elite Motion Tracker or something. It's like a little camera that I'd basically pin to my chest, and my arms would be tracked. That could be cool. Oh. My boyfriend also agrees with Tanner about not having a shock collar on stream. We'll see. It might be a bad idea that I discard. But I also think there would be many a bean who finds enjoyment in it. We'll have to see. Here we go. After all, I taught them bonk. I don't know if you've seen... I don't think you've seen the song. I don't know if that's... Was the song part of the bonk-a-thon highlights? I don't think it was. We'll have to see. Let's see. You can actually get a raw piece of skin on your ear from your headset in winter due to static electricity. Yeah, it sounds about right. I'm sorry about your ear. Let's see. I think for this to work, I'm going to want another point probably around there. All right, let's fix these up a little. These are definitely going to have to be an asymmetrical. So a bunch of small shocks can cause problems if people go crazy. Fair, fair. Again, there definitely will be a cooldown. There may or may not be a maximum. And the strength of the shock will definitely be based on something I set up ahead of time. That's assuming I do this. It's just a thought. I think it'd be funny. I don't typically cuss. So, you know, bonus points if you make me do a cuss. If you make me do a cuss too often, I will probably have to either remove the feature or limit it a bit. Yeah, I think this works best when I do this. No. This does need to be pointed a bit more. How did I do that before? Ah! This was a bit further back before. Something more like this. You did also poke out just a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. Ba 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 ba. Oh, jeez, I can't replicate whatever the heck black magic I did over there. Ah. You were a little bit more forward. Like so. You were at basically a 45-degree angle and actually rather small. Okay, about a 45-degree angle and actually kind of small. You were much further back. Oh! Yeah, I may have to just break symmetry on this. Maybe this is further up. Like that. I taking that rounded shape! The fudge am I doing wrong? Oh. There we go. That's closer. Okay, but now it's a bit too sharp. Close enough. Without a doubt, you need to break symmetry. Also, without a doubt, you're gonna have to break symmetry. No. Spend the last 2 weeks just grinning. Let's see here. Or be proficient in fake cussing. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So I'm like, I just go like, fridge! Ah, the fudging fridge! That'd be fun. This association can be a little bit fun, because I can remember a feeling, and it's almost like I'm actually experiencing the actual thing. I don't know if that's disassociation or something else, but whatever it is, yeah? And then, like, opposite, right? Sometimes I don't feel something that I should feel, but that's under very specific circumstances. Yeah, what the fudge? You turn out into a cute little dough ball shape. You need to be a little less up in the air, but, you know. Okay, a bit longer here. A little bit longer here. There we go! That's more or less the shape I'm going for there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's good. I like this. All right. I think you're more or less fine as is. The question is, Can you handle this, or do I need another control point? Actually, you handle that very well. You are without a doubt going to need to break symmetry. Though, I think depending on a few things here, this should be fine without any further nodes. Ba-ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. And that's where you want to be. Without a doubt, I'm going to need another node here. And I think I'll take care of this part after I take care of that part. Yeah, I feel like this could use at least one more control node about here. I'm tempting you guys, I guess. Alright, outline check. I think it passes the outline test, boys and girls! Woo! It passes the silhouette test, in my opinion. Well, slightly. I feel like maybe this is a touch wide. Let's pull this in just a little.
Here we go.
Alright. I think it passes the silhouette test. Woo! Care package? Heck yeah. Heckin' yeah. Give me that package of care. Oh my god, I'm just imagining someone shocks me while I'm stretching. That could be a small problem. All limbered up and ready to go. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're gonna need a new line. We're gonna need size 4. Let's, shock. Boo! Tanner, boo! By the way, Tanner, how the fudge do you not have a VIP redeem yet? That's inexcusable. Talk to me after class. We're gonna get you one. You deserve to be a fudgin' VIP. You and Lonely are here for pretty much every heckin' stream, almost without fail. Like, you guys deserve the VIP. Waza no redeemed first! Woo! Waza's the first person to say first in this chat room in this particular stream. And thus the only to say first in this chat room in this particular stream. Way to go, Waza Anor! Woohoo! Do 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 do. Ha da 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 da. without a doubt, I'm gonna need a control point up here. I think without a doubt, I'm going to require a control point somewhere down in here. Without a doubt, this needs to be shorter. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. You know, without a doubt, this is also kind of a control node, because this might even be an asymmetrical control node, because this is where the spines kind of start rolling over. And actually, yeah, with that, this node needs to be more here, I think. Alright. YouTube? Yep, YouTube. Oh.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you
Always show us. Maybe you should take it slow. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit. Maybe another control point here. We're dreaming in the dark. Oh. That's the part you always show. Serious. Maybe we should take it slow. Serious. That's the part you always show. Serious. Maybe you should take it slow. Yeah, I think that's a good curve. And then this is it kind of rolling around. Alright, let's see how that looks outline form. Yeah, that seems okay. Alright. I am going to have to draw a stupid amount of the tiniest Bezier curves over and over again. I think I'm going to just ignore this part of the loop. Yeah, I think you're right. So from here to here with a few control nodes in between. Namely, one about here. Yeah, I got the you, they got the you, I got the you, they got the yeah, I got the you, they got the yeah, I got the you, they got the you, they got the you, they got the you, yeah, I got the you. Alright, here we go. Ba, 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 ba. My ad's about to start. Oh, in 5 minutes. I was about to say, I didn't fudge that up again, did I? Yeah, I got the you, they got the idiot, I got the you, they got the idiot, I got the you, they got the idiot, I got the do. Do 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 do. They got the you do. And then this is gonna end up being a whole bunch of shite. So I probably should hold off on making a line there. Which means I can jump over to this now.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight
We're gonna light it up. There we go. You know what? I'm starting to like the pattern to fins. It's a lot of work. It's definitely a fudge ton of work. But there's something satisfying about the way these curve into each other. There's something just very satisfying about how they flow into each other.
just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll
God dang it. Undo that.
burn just like the sunrise. You know that
All right, 50 seconds left to the commercial break. Same as all the others, you got a 5-minute break. You can get a drink, use the restroom, grab a snack, whatever you want to do. Be back in 5 minutes to not miss any more art. Be back sooner to be in the Just Chatting segment. See you guys on the other side of the ads, and have a good break. And if you're here, that means you may have subscribed to me with money on twitch.tv. And if you did, I'm very, very grateful for the money. It helps me out, it really does very much. And heckin' love you all so much from my heart. It's possible you're watching me in the future on YouTube. And if you do, I hope you like what you see. Feel free to leave a comment if something strikes you as neat, and make sure you thumbs up if you like it, what you see. And if you want more, you can also subscribe. Okay, new song, new rhythm. Alright. Alright. There's a drop coming. Come on, where is it? Where is it? And if you're here from some other reason, maybe ad block, I don't really care as long as you are here. I'm grateful for you. So grateful for you. Everyone will be back in about 5 seconds. And everyone should be back now. You are all awesome beans. Oh, okay. There's more, right, though? Pulled the rug out from under me. Damn you! I was just on the rhythm! I had found it! I was about to surf that rhythm! Tanner, you jerk! Oh, dear Lord. Tanner, buddy, why? Just why? Da 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 da. Ba 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 da ba da ba 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 ba. Dum ba dum bum 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 ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba. Off! Bark! That was fun. Do 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 do. Thank you, Bithwolf, for the woos. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ah! Sprawling! The fudge do you mean sprawling song? Yeah, those are coming along nicely, I think. Bum 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 la bum 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 la bum 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 na bum 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 bum. Ooh. Oh, 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 whatever the fuck I just did, I don't wanna have had done it. Ooh. Ooh. All right. I think outlining tends to take me the longest time. I love it, right? I love all these Bezier curves. I think the sketch layer is my least favorite part of all of this. I don't have a good feel, especially for organic shapes, and so it can mess with me a little bit. However, once we get to the outline phase, all the decisions have more or less been made. Like, I may make some tweaks, but at that point, we're in vector space. I can handle vector space. Vector space is fun. I love my Bezier curves. And then we go into flat coloring, and I'm back into, like, boredom space again. I gotta figure out exactly what shade of what colors to be the base color. And, like, I'm back into, like, just, you know, trying to figure out the best sub-shade of things. And then I get into shading. And that's when my brain really goes, oh, there we go. That's when my brain really takes off. With shading, it's like, where's the light source? Where, where are the folds of the skin or the clothes? Like, I love it. It's like a whole mathematical vertice paradise. And some people would hate it for that. But for some reason, it's the thing that I am most excited to do every time. Shading is just so much fun for me. And I suppose the opposite, which would be tinting. I think tinting is the opposite of shading, if I remember correctly. And I'm just so happy when I get to do it. I think this needs to be a bit more this way. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I just realized. Well, it's a little late now. Dang it! I just realized a pattern I could have followed. I can still do it. Yeah, but do I want to now? Do I not want to? I like patterns too much. Dang it. I don't think it matters. I think I'm going to try for the pattern. Yes, I want that. That is... Alright. Yeah, if any of these are off by this new rule I've thought up, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. I think that kind of makes sense. So the lowest part of any ripple is where this thing connects to the bone, because that's where it's dragging the flap down the most. At least that's my thought. No, I don't want to add more control point. There we go. Yeah, I think this makes the spacing oddly more and less arbitrary at the same time. It does mean I'm relying on my previous work to be good in order to influence my later work, but it also means, I mean, in biology, nothing's quite perfect, and often one little defect will kind of affect an entire system. And I feel like that's sort of what I'm emulating right here. And it's not really defects so much as like weird idiosyncrasies in how this particular Eevee or Vaporeon just happened to I guess get shaped. Though, creatures that can morph into larger creatures and do so regularly usually don't fit the typical, like, biology rules. I don't think. God dang it! Okay, give me the node. Give me the control node. Thank you. Yes, I did plant that control node real deep. Yes, I do realize I'm a bit of a fool now. Don't care. Give me the control node. There we go. Again? Yeah! Yeah, I think that's pretty good, actually. There's a lot of flow to it, and it feels organic to me. Alright, what the mother heck do I... Oh, this is easy. This right here is easy as heck. Okay.
People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life.
There we go.
Happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah,
Savannah!
never be alone. Savannah,
Savannah!
beauty of the world. Savannah,
Savannah!
let's all take a ride. Savannah,
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
it's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home.
Savannah!
We'll never be alone.
Savannah!
The beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride.
Okay, I think about here is where you... Something like that, maybe. Okay, as for you, somewhere around here, I think. Something like this, I think. Okay. Something like this. There we go. Something like this. Something like this. Something like that. There we go. I think that's done. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. Now for the mess that is the faith. Faith! Anyway. How do I want to handle this? I think I want a line going from about here to about here. This line will of course be implanted about there. And then this part needs to be basically right at the tip of this weird little forehead arrow area. And this will kind of curve upward a bit to kind of follow this. And you will kind of tip back to kind of make that a sharp needle, but like make it flow. And then this needs to angle to help it flow. There we go. But then I would need more, yeah? Not really. Yes, really. Well, No, I don't think that's quite necessary there. Because this is the slope of the forehead now. Yeah, the rest of this is necessary, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a point basically from here to here. And I'm going to have another point basically from here to here. And I'm going to have one final point. I guess starting here and doing some weird stuff, but ending about there. Alright! Do 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 do. Oh. Do 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 do. Something like this, I think.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new, baby. But you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
All right.
Take you like a
Right about there.
You know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
All right. There are a lot of songs about relatively or very bad relationships, it seems. Gosh dang. Anyway. Alright. There we go. I think that takes care of that part. Oh yeah, that actually even looks pretty good. Okay. I'm not sure. I think I am choosing to delete control point this one.
the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm done with yesterday. Fada, fada.
All right. All right. Here, 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 here. All right.
I'm tired of the pain.
I think this is gonna need to be a bit higher up. Yeah, like this. Yeah. And that's why it's the sketch layer, not the this is the final piece layer. All right. This to here. Let me look at my reference pictures before I continue. Let's see. Different images give me different feels for how this should be. And that's a little confusing. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I think the interpretation I'm gonna go off of is, the one where this is on that line. Like so. Which means the new ones I'm gonna want are from here to just a bit further down. From here to just a bit further down. And here to just a little further down. I will take care of the rest of that after the break though. So let's, one more time for the record. 5-minute ad break. The ads themselves should only be the first minute and a half, but we're taking a 5-minute break, meaning you can make yourself a quick little bit of food, grab a drink, use the restroom, whatever have you. As long as you're back within 5 minutes, you won't miss any art. And if you get back early, you'll have a Just Chatting segment with me. Hope to see you on the other side of the ads. Alright. And if you're still here today, then that means one of a few things. It's possible you've subscribed to me on twitch.tv, call you Paradox. And if you did, thank you very much. I appreciate every little bit of money. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's also possible you're watching from YouTube. Thank you for watching the VODs. Please leave a like if you like what you see. Please also leave a comment if you want to comment on anything you've seen so far. And if you'd like to, please subscribe. It would help the channel out and allow you to know when more of these come out. There's also a possibility you're here through other means. I appreciate you being here regardless. Woo! Some of my noises are getting blocked out by the sound filter, and I think that's probably a good idea. Let's have a little fun till the sun is... Oh, okay. You feel like I do right now. Then the run to the other side. Oh my gosh, there's a part of me that wants to just edit these nodes right now, but it's not 5 minutes. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Bigger, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Oh, welcome back, everyone. There's a reason why we draw. Ba, 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 ba. There's a reason I love all of you. Do, 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 do. If you feel like I do right now, is on the run to the other side. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason I we lose. Bum 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 ba dum ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum ba. Oh, 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 say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. The rhythm to this is good. I don't know if I like the lyrics. I don't know why toxic relationships seem to be a sticking point for a lot of these songs. There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Again, broken relationship. Again. All right. To see you again.
We got millions of reasons to let it all go.
Okay, so that, but keep in mind that's like a weird cross-sectional width issue. Let's pull all of these back for now. See you again. See you again. To see you again. See you again. Ooh, 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 see you again. All right. So I have seen a number of depictions of how these fins attach to the face, and they're all a little bit different, and they're all a little bit hard to reconcile into one idea of what this should look like. And so I'm just gonna take my own take on it, which I think is going to be this design right here. I'm still gonna want to curve these a bit, but I think after I curve these, this is gonna be what I stick with. It seems like they're fairly inconsistent, at least in the sprite work, on how this is supposed to connect to the face. And I think this works. I think this works pretty well. Okay. I think the next line I'm going to work on is this one. It needs to basically connect here to here. And I will be breaking it up as needed. Make sure I'm on this mode. Actually, I can do what I did for these and place this line, I think, here, technically. I'll probably need at least a third control point. Though it would also help if I did a little work here, trying to shape this. Yeah, this right here is relatively the shape I'm going for. I think it will work out best if I do make another control point for the back of the head. I don't care about the benefits of increasing my OneDrive space. Thank you, Windows 11. Alright, we're going to want to add a control point here. We're going to want to add a control point here. We're going to want to... Why can't my cursor move? What? Alright, some weird stuff happened. Everything seems to be back. Okay, everything seems to be back. Okay, everything was breaking, and it was worrying to me. Okay, actually, let's undo the...
Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun.
When the heck did my mic mute? When the hell did my mic mute? Okay, my computer had this huge effing hiccup, and I'm not quite sure why it happened or when it happened or what's going on there. But yeah, there was a big ol' heckin', like, my computer froze for a moment. And I'm not entire. God dang it! I do not want to add a new control point to the thing that already has more than enough control points. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's not a perfect circle by any means, but I'm good with that. Alright, this is where we're ending it. File save. We have more than enough time for the next ad break, so we'll just... What is going on here? What is going on here? Yeah. Okay, there's that. Okay. The fudge is going on here. There we go! Okay! The mother heckin' heck. Okay. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Let's, yeah. Everything that once worked now wants to not work. For reasons I cannot fathom and will not guess on. Let's take a quick look at what Twitch says my viewer count is. Alright. That gives me an idea of how far I want to go. That's funny. Oh! Oh! I know exactly who I want to raid into. I don't get to raid into them very often. Oh yeah, before I even start that, here's the raid message. Please copy the whole heckin' thing if you're capable. If you're not capable, please grab the words. I'm ignoring this to the best of my heckin' ability. Anyway. /raid. It's Tommy Fox. It's Tommy Fox. Alright. Boop. Alright. Then get this all typed up. Thank you everyone for coming to watch me do a heckin' lot today. I hope you enjoyed Vaporeon drinking coffee. If you come back next week, it should be the same unless something interrupts the schedule. And tomorrow we'll probably do Horizon Zero Dawn. See you all next time. All of you be kind. I'm done. Farewell, students. Know that learning will happen wherever you are. Seek the new and unusual with open eyes. Always be kind, but don't be anyone's fool. May magic always be with you. But more important than anything else I could possibly say, you should know that even though you are probably incapable of changing the entirety of the second world, that you can and do make a world of difference for all the people you help. Bye, everyone!